Hi, in this video I'll show you how to create a form inside Heffl and convert every submissions into a lead and trigger automatic actions like email and assigning a task all inside our new automations tool. We can go to the Forms app and create a new form or select a form which you have already created. You can use all these types of fields for collecting the data from a form. There is short text, long text, everything which you need. And you can also customize the form by selecting a theme. You can embed this to your website, customizing this and copying this shortcode and pasting it there. So you can also see all the responses which you have received. You can add multi pages here in this form, and what we need to do is we need to create an automations today. The logic is you are conducting a webinar and you need to create a form where the users will fill the name, email address, phone number, and what you need is you need to create an automations where every submission is a lead, and you also need to send an email upon the submission, then also need to create a task for your team member to call and confirm the spot for the webinar, and also you need to add them into a list called webinar for leads. So first what we'll do is we'll create a new list called webinar. That's done. Next what we'll do is we'll go to automations and create a new automation, and we'll name it webinar form, and we'll add the automation. Now the trigger will be form response created. Okay, now we'll select the form as webinar. Perfect. Now the next step should be to create a lead. So the important thing here is here are all the fields which you receive from the forms, right? So the name will copy into the name as well as to the title, and the email address will copy to email address, and the phone number will copy here, and we'll also add this to webinar. Okay, now we'll just add this. The next step should be to send an email. Okay, now we'll send the email. We'll again get all the details regarding this particular form. We'll use this email address to send the mail, and we can type the body here, and you can type in the body copying all the details you want, and you can add this step. And the next thing you need to do is you also need to create a task for calling this client for approving the spot, for confirming the spot. Now again there is a trigger, there is an action called create task, and you can select the title call for confirming the spot. Okay, now you will also have all the fields related to the deal, to the lead, and you can copy the ID of this lead so that the system knows to which lead you need to add this task, and you can select the type to be call, and the assignee should be Hanan, and you will add this step as well. Now you have created the workflow. Now you will on this particular automation, and what you can do is you can copy the forms link, go to the forms, and we'll copy the forms link and enter the details to the webinar forms. I will enter, and we'll also enter the mobile number, and we'll submit. Perfecto. Now the form is submitted. Now if you come back to Heffl, you will receive a notification that you received a new form response, and you can go to the form response and see the form response here, as well as the first trigger is in the new list. You can see the lead is added here, the detail is here, the phone number is here, the email is here. Also you can see there is a task created for Hanan for call for confirming the spot. So using our form plus automation, you can create workflows that will match your needs, and you can basically reduce all the manual actions which you used to do before. And there are also more new cool use cases for our automations, and I'll be posting more videos. Stay tuned.